Well, we have Prince. We don't want to have either of these two cards in my hand, though. Hopefully we can get like a 1-drop or something. Abusive Sergeant's not the greatest, but Keleseth into Snapdragon's not bad. If we can draw a Shadow Step, that would be awesome. But no, yeah, I don't think a Sprint would be good in here. It's just too expensive and clunky. I'm really hoping to draw Shadow Step in the next two. Beaming Sidekick. I'll pass. A little 1-drop isn't that big of a deal. I'd rather get the extra stats to protect against certain things. We don't get Shadow Step, but that's okay. We'll play Prince Keleseth. We'll play this turn 3. We'll play this turn 4. And then we'll dump as many 1-drops as we can turn 5. We want to try to... That's going to be Wild Growth, I would assume. Okay, fair enough. Again, drop Snapdragon. This turn 4 to stop a spell to hopefully stop Nourish, maybe. Play that, hit face. If we can draw Shadow Step, I would be so happy. Like, he's not going to do anything for the next turn or two. So if I can draw Shadow Step, that would be fantastic. Okay. We'll stop a spell. Hopefully they don't have Innervate or something really cheap. Let's counter the next spell they play. Trade here. Keep Keleseth alive. Just in case we can get a Shadow Step off of the field contact into Swashbuckler and Beaming Sidekick play. They had it. Darn! Pretty pissed off that they had it. They get to play Nourish right after that to continue to ramp up. They also had Planted Evidence, which is not good. They're going to get, like, Scale of Onyx or something. Oh, they get another Nourish, which is going to be pretty bad for me. Well, we tried our best. That's all that really matters. Due Process to draw me an extra card is not bad. Hero Power to hit that's not bad. I mean, again, we're just going to draw more cards. I mean, we might even be able to just outstat them now. Just raw stats. We have, like, what, 3 or 4 draws to try to get Shadow Step at this point? Boom. Pump up my hand. Draw a card. Do we get Shadow Step? We don't. I mean, if I go Beaming Sidekick, it's less stats than a Swashbuckler, but it makes this impossible. Well, not impossible, but harder to kill next turn. I'll also position like this, so Devouring doesn't kill off everything. That's unfortunate, but it's fine. We're hoping to find a Shadow Step for Keleseth. We did not get it. But we can flood the board next turn. Like, if this board does end up getting wiped, we can still flood the board with Swashbuckler and the Veteran and whatever. There's the Rush. Whoa, what? Oh, is it going to be Scale? I feel like that might not have been necessarily correct. I mean, Scale goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's not going to be enough. Wait, what? Spreading Plague? Oh, that was actually quite good. I'm gonna be honest. That was actually very, very, very good. We can kill that off though. Let's discover some cards. Actually, we only need to discover 1 card, because then we're gonna go Serenite Chain Gang and pump this up by 2 attack to trade here. I would like to draw Lady Prester soon, please. Would very, very like to draw Lady Prester as soon as possible, please. Would be fantastic. Topier. This is going to get out of hand very quickly. Very quickly. And this is 2 4/3s, which is nice. We can kill up a couple of things here. Another Serenite. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's going to be a 4/3. We can technically get both of them to live if we play this first. I'm trying to think, because, like, no, we can end up just trading the 1 here. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. We can actually go 1 here, then we play this. Then we play this. It'll live when hitting the 3 here. I guess technically I should have done this first. Gosh darn it, I'm playing out of order. Fireball is going to be really, really good. This goes face. This goes face. This goes here. This goes here. That goes there, and then this goes here. Have enough minions died for the Insatiable Devourer yet? So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. He can eat the cards right there and gain a ton. Yep, it's a card he's had in his hand since the beginning. It's going to be Insatiable Devourer. Denathrius? Now, hold on, actually. That's not bad for me. We can just kill Denathrius. We can actually just silence him. I think this is a very winnable game. This is a very, very, very winnable game all of a sudden. 15 damage. I mean, I want to play Prester and honestly just silence that and just go face. And then we can play Sir Finley as well, because this is not... Oh, that is pumped. Silence this. It gains HP, I really don't care. Then we're going to play this to get some new cards. I mean, we lose Fireball, but we're going to draw 2 cards a turn. Actually... No, I actually like my hand too much with Fireball and Edwin. So let's just, let's pump up the Swashbuckler because it's behind 2 taunts. And then we'll just go face. I mean, Earthen Scales is definitely going to be rough, but I mean, I really have to just push damage here. Nothing else really matters. I mean, double Earthen Scales would suck. I mean, the fact that he had to force play Denathrius here is nice. Deck. Oh, my bad. I'll send you the deck code. Having good win rate with Keleseth Rogue. I'm 8-5 with it right now. Something like that. 7-5. It's not bad, but you really are kind of like, you need that good early game. If you don't get Keleseth early or you can't coin Snapdragon early, the stats of the minions are kind of just bad. And then Lady Prester is just, you know, a completely random late game card, so you don't really know what you're gonna get for that. It's pretty high roll dependent, but it does go pretty well. Earthen Scales, that's unfortunate. They are going to be able to pretty much wipe my board here, which I'm not a fan of, but you know, it's fine. They're gonna be able to kill off my Lady Prester. Is this a full board wipe? Yeah, it is a full board wipe. We can fireball the 11-6 maybe. Onyxian Drake's useless. This one's not useless. You have 11 cards left in the deck. I'm down to play this. I am pretty mad. Why is this glowing orange? Oh, because that's a pirate. Okay, at least we actually get value, though. At least we get value. Multicaster is useless. Giving my... Well, doing a damage to everything could actually be useful at some point. We get this spell damage, draw a card. Love drawing cards. Shadow Step's pretty cool. Murazond. I mean, we'll get Scale of Onyxia and Earthen Scales, and it should be able to kill off a decent number of things. I mean, I'm down. Just Earthen Scales don't go on this. Okay, cool. We get 5 armor, which actually helps with the Onyxian Drake, to be quite honest with you. This goes here, here, here. And we're basically just looking for... What am I looking for at this point? Yeah, we'll do some damage. We'll do some extra chip damage here. We're looking for a Kazakhstan. If we can find Kazakhstan in our last couple of cards, that'd be fantastic. We also have good stats. Hopefully he doesn't get Insatiable Devour. If he does, he eats my 12-13. The TTP Decks thing is in my Discord channel. The link is right there. He's looking for Insatiable Devour. Does he hit the 12-13? Does he hit the Insatiable Devour? Oh no, and it's been pumped up too. Okay, this is what the Okay. Give me Kazakhstan. Thank God. Holy moly, we win the game. We can even Shadow Step him to play him later if the cards we get are bad. We'll try to get the weapon, I guess. I think that could be pretty cool if we can get both parts of the weapon. I'll go with, I guess, this for a wide board. We get the weapon, which is cool. This is also just solid because if he doesn't have silence, it just gets constant value. And then destroying a minion. I mean, it doesn't even have a good late game win condition anymore, but destroy a minion, gain HP. Especially considering you're going to be able to do it again. Sounds pretty good to me. So let's go with... Actually, no. We're the ones ahead right now. We're going to take the Annoyo Horn. And then we're going to Shadow Step this. And then we're going to play you. Delightful. Don't discard Kazakhstan and we're fine. Discard Sir Finley. I mean, definitely not optimal. Definitely not optimal. I would have liked to have just, you know, whoop, put all of my things in there. But that's okay. We have the weapon. We have Wax Rager. I mean, I was trying to pick quickly. Might not have necessarily been the best picks in the world. I don't know. We do have another Kazakhstan, though, which is nice. And we can kill off a decent number of things here. We get Quel'Dalar and the Boombots. This is gonna go face. And then we'll play the Boombots. Flood the board here real quick. We can try to finish the game off with Fireball next turn. We have some armor. We're not dead. Maybe a Noia Horn was worse than just destroying a minion. I don't know. I mean, considering we're drawing 2 cards a turn. But, I don't know. I like it. Are they able to win here? They don't have Denathrius. They didn't Moonlight Guidance the Denathrius. I'm trying to think what other win conditions they have. The Jailer would be very frustrating. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold the phone. What the heck? Now hold on just a minute. Wax Rager and no, we still win the game because of all the bombs. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Oh, we got him again. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to get rid of both of the... Actually, no, we're going to keep Snapdragon as well. We're going to get rid of this 1-drop because it's not a very good 1-drop. We get Snap. Oh my god. This is absurd. I mean, if we get just a nice little 1-drop like the Dredger Staff or something, it doesn't... We can trade away the Merchant. It doesn't matter. We can try to find something better. Oh, that was not a good draw, actually. That was honestly probably one of the worst ones we could have gotten. But that's okay. That's okay, because we're still gonna play Prince Ren of the... I don't care if you play that, man. I'm about to go absolutely crazy. You have no idea. Every single one of my cards is gonna be massive. Yeah, you get an extra Trog, but I literally care 0 about that. I don't. We're gonna play Snapdragon, and then we're gonna start playing giant minions every single turn. There's nothing you can do about it. Not a gosh darn thing. Coin, I mean, I guess if they play Ramming Mount, that could be really bad. Oh my gosh, I was just thinking, like, what's the one bad thing they could do? Ramming Mount is probably it. Blademaster Okani is a 4/8, not bad. We'll play the Snapdragon. We need to draw some cheaper cards soon, though. I don't really want to play the Serenite Chain Gang right away. I think it'll probably be Okani. Counter like a minion, I would say. A spell. I mean, if they had Wild Spirits, they would have played it this turn. What a delicious... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They could play like a rush minion. I'm gonna say minion. I'm gonna say minion so they can't play rush, and this could end up being a rush minion. I would say it's more likely than them having a spell, because if they had a spell, they would have played like Doggy Biscuit or Ramming Mount again to keep applying pressure, right? That's what they would have done. If you're stuck in gold with Hunter, there's something wrong with you? No! Oh, we can't counter a location. I mean, everything does end up dying here, which is nice, except for this, but like... Another Trog? Are you kidding me? Give me a 1-drop. Okay, we get Sir Finley, which is pretty good. We'll play that into this, into Traveling Merchant. Life Tap seems pretty good. We are definitely going to need more resources. Boom, boom, boom. We can Life Tap next turn, play Chain Gang. And unfortunately, the Chain Gang did not get pumped up that much, which definitely sucks, but it'll be okay. You are so... Pet Collector. Dang. Dang. This is just not good. They're gonna outvalue me, man. Really is not much I can do about it. Hits there. Are you just gonna triple trade into that? What? Yeah, you trade there. Yeah. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, actually. Swashbuckler. Life Tap. We get the Twin Fin. I mean, honestly, we could play that over the Chain Gang and just get more pressure on the board. We can kill off basically everything here if we wanted to. With this, we can go like 5 here, 5 here, and it lives. And then kill off a Poisonous, and then kill off that. And he has 1 Poisonous left to deal with a couple of minions. We'll see what this gives me first. Oh my fuck! Are you kidding me? This is absurd! This is broken! Oh my god! Okay, this goes here. We'll kill off the 2 Poisonouses. This goes here. We'll kill off 1 Poisonous, I guess. And then this will go here, and this goes here. And then we'll play Tamsin to kill off the... Oh my god! This is disgusting. We literally just upgraded... We're basically playing Warlock at this point, but with massive stats. This is unreal. Yeah, you play Deathstalker X. I don't care. I'm about to go crazy. This is... I don't know what to say. I actually have no clue what to say. 0 ideas. on what to say about this. This is just going so incredibly well, it's not even funny. What is that luck? That's what I'm saying. I don't deserve this. That's a lie. I do. I put my blood, sweat, and gosh darn tears into this game. I deserve this. We're gonna pump up this HP. We're gonna wait a turn. We're just gonna flood the board, and then we have the Serenite Chain Gang, and that's like the only card left in my hand. We're gonna drop Sir Finley, and that's gonna be it. I'm playing a Ramp Druid with Jailer and Lich King, and it was pretty fun. That's the deck I was playing. Wait, I saw your video, but just took the ramp list and put those in. Yeah, that's basically what I did. I also put in Spreading Plague because it's great against aggro. Only problem with deck like this is now you have Death Knight value, so you don't have to kill me basically by turn 6 or 7 or we'll outscale you. I mean, that's kind of true and kind of not true. The Fillet Fighter, that is such a perfect top deck, it's not even funny. Let's life tap first, see what we draw. We get the Snapdragon. I mean, I don't mind. I guess technically Swashbuckler first should have been the play. What is this? Whenever another minion is frozen at it. Okay, well that is useless. We can't hit crazy every single time. We'll go abusive, we'll go hit him in the face. Look at this board! This should be illegal! This is disgusting. I cannot stand this. I am flabbergasted. I am floored by how good this is going because of the early Keleseth. Like, I'm having so much fun right now, it's not even funny. Yeah, you give it rush, you kill off probably a 3 or a 4 attack minion to make it kind of clunky for me to trade into. Yeah, I get it. Field Contact to draw more cards. I mean, it could be Field Contact, Sir Finley, draw an extra card, 3 here, 4, and then a 6, and then 6 goes face. I think we just keep flooding because Hunter is not the greatest at dealing with these kind of boards. It's quiet. We're gonna go boom into boom because these two are doo-doo water. We get Lady Prester. I mean, I really don't mind. And a Serenite Chain Gang. Okay. So I will go trade, empty some space up. I will play the Serenite Chain Gang as 2 giant minions. And then we're gonna go 4, 6, and then this 6 goes face. What is this game, dude? What is happening? This is so disgusting. I feel bad. I honestly feel bad that I'm destroying them this hard. Like, I don't deserve to be destroying them this hard. I have 37 damage on board. Look at these minions. They all cost like 1 mana. This board is ridiculous. I know this board is ridiculous. It's so good right now. I know. But yeah, overall, this is a very fun deck. I have a blast. This is my favorite expansion of all time. So I'm definitely really happy. No, he didn't get taunt. He didn't get taunt. Nice. Unless he has another Wild Spirits. Can he win? Oh, he does get to kill that off. That's definitely not optimal. I mean, yeah, you get to trade twice, but you don't get to kill off the 6-7. We still have 31, 32 damage showing. I have to wonder, do I want to play Lady Prester? Or do I want to play, Can I win the game if I play the Veteran? The answer is no. I don't really have any direct damage, so let's just go Lady Prester as a 6 mana 10/11. You know, the usual. Draw a card because of Field Contact. Fell Rift, we lose that, which is unfortunate. Okay, we lost, but okay. Sure. A 1... This isn't this just the base stats of the Bone Drake? Maybe it's a 6/5 actually. We'll trade this a what? Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? I mean, I can't play it, but this is just weird to look at. We'll trade it away. No. What do you mean? What's happening? What's happening? Let me hit. No! Wait, what's happening? No. I hate this game. You know what? It's extended BM. I can't believe that happened. I cannot believe this is happening. I'm losing so much damage here. Oh, if they end up winning, I'm gonna lose my mind. Blizzard, what the hell is wrong with you? Fix your game, Blizzard. Fix it. get destroyed. It's server-side lag. Honestly, outplayed. Look, man, YouTube video ruined? No. YouTube video not ruined. The game is just... It's already won, man. They might have disconnected as well. We don't know. I didn't even get to life tap or trade away my merchant. I should have just gone face. Oh, man. As soon as I saw the bug with the... Oh. Never mind. We won anyway. Okay, cool. Woo, that was close. Do I want to keep Shadow Step? No. If I had Keleseth, obviously I would, but I'm going to hard mulligan just to try to find him. I think even if I do end up finding him, this is fine. Honestly, we can just surf Finley, get a new hero power. Maybe the Warlock one or Hunter. Both of those would be very, very good in my opinion. And then we can go, okay, we get an extra 1-drop as well. So this could end up being very, very good for us. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? We get life tap. We'll take that. That's what we need in order to help us in the late game to play like 2 cards a turn. We're going to play Fillet Fighter and Abusive Sergeant on the 1/3. And then play Traveling Merchant on turn 3. And then after that, basically just life tap at every potential chance we have. We get Field Contact. That's pretty cool. We're going to go boom for 2 more damage. We're going to go boom for 1 more damage hit. And then we're going to play Traveling Merchant. It's going to become a 4/5 on turn 3, assuming they kill something. If they play Fell Barrage, then it's worse. And maybe I don't end up playing Traveling Merchant here, but we'll see. But yeah, every aggro deck's problem is draw. That is true. Will you be playing Paladin tonight? Probably not. But I might play it tomorrow, or no, probably not tomorrow. The next day, probably Saturday, I guess. Are they able to... Interesting. What are you doing? Chaos Strike, maybe? Tooth of Nefarian? You're able to kill off 2 separate minions? Oh, no. That's really bad for me. I should have known it was Thief Rogue as soon as they hero powered the first... No. No, no, no. It's fine. It's not my fault for that one. Life tap. Okani's useless. Trade that away. My god, dude. This hand is awful. I don't know. I mean, we play Okani next turn and try to stop, like, a minion, I guess. I think a minion's probably best because it stops the Swift Scale Trickster from being played. Or we could potentially play, something else. I don't know. Renathal. I think we could stop a spell. So that way, if he does play a minion, he can't, like, Tooth or Serrated Bone Spike or do anything here. Let's just say spell and pass. It's gonna be a hard issue for him to kill. I guess if he plays... So here's the problem. I either stop a minion, the Knoll, or I stop a spell, which we know he has one of in his hand. Like... We cancel a spell, which is nice. Maybe it doesn't even matter what secret that is. It is just decent value. Oh, do we not get to see what the secret is that we got rid of? Interesting. For some reason, I thought we did. Honestly, I don't even know if it's worth life tapping. I actually don't know if it's worth life tapping to give them extra card draw. We're gonna play this next turn, and then we can just go crazy after that. Yeah, we'll wait. It's fine. I'd rather get an extra dragon, I guess. I mean, none of our cards are gonna be pumped, which sucks, but what are you gonna do, you know? You gotta just hope that we get, like, the nuts dragons here. Do you have delay on? No, I don't have delay on. What Paladin deck? Probably the OTK one with the Paladin Death Knight. Is Deathstalker Rexxar better than Tavish? Yes, 100% yes. It's not even close. Well, okay. That's definitely me being biased because Rexxar is my favorite card of all time. But I do genuinely think that it is better. Just because of the fact that it does 2 damage immediately, which is nice. It can help control boards. We're gonna play Lady Prester. They're gonna get 2 cards, but that's fine. We're gonna start getting dragons, which is honestly also pretty good. But building a beast means you scale way better into the late game than just some hero powers for some animal companions. So overall, I would say yes, it is better, but it also is kind of matchup dependent. But I would say on average, it is better, yes. Someone in chat wants to try a ramp druid list. Yeah, that one's pretty good. It's basically the same as mine. And I would like 5-1 with it. It's very good. Serrated Bone Spike to play Tooth. So you drew both Serrated Bone Spikes and both Teeth that early on in the game. That's kind of wild, actually. Do I want to play Field Contact? I think I do. I think I'm going to play Field Contact, Fillet Fighter, and if we can get some Battlecry Dragons, that would also obviously be awesome. But if we don't, we can just Shadow Step her. Okay, it's fine. We are still going to connect for 6. It's definitely not bad. A Dredge is something that they're looking for because they want to make sure they get something good as their next draw. Definitely understand that. Into Wild Pawn Null isn't enough to kill this, though. Unless you have a second Wild Pawn Null. No, you don't. Interesting. Let's draw a card here. Alex Straza, actually amazing. If we don't get anything good off of the draw, we'll just Shadow Step something. We'll discover a new dragon. I like that. We'll discover probably Ysera for some extra burst, maybe. I mean, Raid Boss and Nixie is probably best, though. No, we'll go Ysera. It's fine. Bone Drake, kind of interesting. This goes face. Let's Shadow Step this and draw one more card, I guess. See if we can draw another cheap dragon. We get... Okay, we don't have any armor, so that's basically useless. That's okay. We can curve into Ysera at some point, maybe get Nightmare. We have 15 cards left in our deck, and only one of them's a spell. So we know we're going to get a whole bunch of good minions. Sprint's cool. They're going to have to find some sort of removal to kill off a lot of these different cards here. We're going to life tap next. Actually, we don't even have to life tap next turn. We could just play like Twilight Drake, depending on what they play. I mean, these dragons might just be too much for them to handle. Why not Onyxia for 8 damage? What do you mean, why not Onyxia for 8 damage? Onyxia doesn't have charge, she has rush. I'd rather go Ysera for like Dream or Nightmare for some burst or a couple of other things. I'll keep it 1-drop just so we... No, we're gonna hard mulligan and look for Prince Keleseth. We have enough 1-drops where it should be fine. I lied, apparently it's not fine. Wow, okay, this is not good. We'll trade this away. Wow, okay. I was hoping to find a replacement 1-drop, but hard mulliganing for Prince Keleseth made a lot more sense to me. Thank you so much for the sub. Milk Truck. Thank you, much appreciated. Very, very bad opening hand here. I mean, we're probably going a very similar deck. Yeah, we're going the exact same deck, and my hand is atrocious. Until we drew Prince Keleseth, and then it became God tier. Never mind, everything I just said doesn't matter. We top deck the absolute GOAT. Snapdragon turn 3 to continue pumping. Okay, well that... No, don't have Shadow, don't have Shadow, don't have Shadow. Okay, to be fair, we do have a Snapdragon, which means that we are, for the most part, still going to be able to match the stats. We are still able to roughly match the stats here. I do not like where we're at. I would like to draw a 1-drop, please. A 1-drop would be fantastic. So we could play like Mancrick and a 1-drop so we can start trying to draw extra cards. But if I don't get it, that's also fine. Pointing out a 3. Snapdragon as well. But his Snapdragon has more HP than my Snapdragon. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. A 3/3 doesn't really matter. Let's go boom into Mancrick and then hit here. And I think we're just gonna play like we're Zoo and just fight for the board super duper hard. Because I think if we can win the board, we win the game. And we have more pressure on the board currently. We got a value trade in there. We can play Twin Fin as well as Hero Power and kill this off. That's fine. I mean, a 2 here, a 2 on the 3/5, and then the 3/4 goes face. Or that. That works too, to be quite honest. We are going to go boom and Hero Power. Then it's going to go, I take 3, and then these both kill this off, and then this goes here. I guess. No. All my minions would have died regardless. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'll play Sir Finley next turn, see if we can find anything to replace. I mean, Sir Finley is really, really good here. And Serenite Chain Gang is definitely not good. At all. Field Contact. I'll play Field Contact, and then I'll play Sir Finley. Hopefully not draw Olgra off of this. Hopefully we can get a couple of extra small Battlecry minions. We have a lot of them still in the deck. We only draw like 2 or 3 new cards anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Son of a biscuit, dude. Are you serious? We drew the... That's fine. We can play it at some point to burst him down and surprise him, I guess. It's not that big of a deal. That's useless, but this is pretty good. I will go Beaming Sidekick to draw another card. We get Serenite Shangang. Awesome. Again, continue fighting for the board here. Continue just fighting for the board. If they can't kill the 3/3 field contact, we're just going to keep drawing. Yeah, Lady Prester comes down, which definitely is not optimal, but it's okay. We can Shadow Step Edwin if worse comes to worse. We're going to just try to get one really big minion here. We get the Dredger Staff, and then this is going to go off and draw me an extra card here. So this one's the one for Edwin. So let's play that. We have to remember which one's the one for which person. We get Lady Prester, we could try to play that. This one's also the one for Edwin. We can trade 3 in here and then play the Fillet. Yeah, let's do that, actually. And then we'll play the Fillet to kill that off. Still really good stats, drawing way more cards. Beaming Sidekick and Twin Fin. Twin Fin's the one that pumps up Edwin, but that's fine. We will play this. Pump up this some more so it's harder to kill so we can keep drawing cards. And we'll pass. We have a lot of stuff on board now. We can play Olgra to try to finish him off for some extra burst damage. We have enough damage to finish him off next turn. 1 dragon, unless it's Deathwing. Shouldn't save him. Yeah, that doesn't really matter that much. It's a 6/8. 6/8! No, wait, that makes sense, because he pumped up all of his stuff. We were in the exact same boat. We didn't even have to play Prester. This game went from, I thought I was going to lose because I didn't have Keleseth, to insta-win. Card draw is key here? Yeah, card draw is 100% key. I mean, we just go full face. We're gonna play Olgra's wife, and it's gonna go full face immediately. Then we get to play this, and we also have more with hero power. Cool. Okay, so none of these cards are Prince Keleseth, so we get rid of everything. None of these cards actually matter. Do we find it this time? No, but that's okay. We'll play the Kindling Elemental. Actually, do I want to play the Fillet Fighter first to push a little bit more damage? The answer is probably no. The answer is probably no. We have the Shadow Step though. If we can find Prince Keleseth, we go crazy now. Guaranteed. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Somebody else said first. That's rough, buddy. Do I want to use the coin? The answer is quite possibly yes. I don't know if it's worth it to commit this hard to the board when I already have this and this as my turn 2 play. I'm not gonna do it on the off chance that I end up, you know, top decking like Mancrick. I could play Mancrick or something. Okay, we get the Snapdragon, which honestly is probably better to coin out anyway because it gives more stats overall. We could have Shadow Stepped it. Maybe we'll hit and Shadow Step it next turn. We'll see. I'm standing on a little carpet thing, and every time I shift, because I do shift a lot, it like moves a little bit, and it's very annoying. So I'm going to Shadow Step, play this. Boop. Pump everything up again. Pump up this HP. Pump up this attack. Keep going face. So now all these minions have low enough attack where they don't die to things like Shadow Word Ruin, but they also have high enough... You're a rogue? What the fuck? I had no idea. 0 clues you were a rogue. Okay, so this has to be like a thief rogue that's running a similar deck to me, right? Like, what the heck? Oh my word, I did not expect that in the slightest. My goodness gracious. I'll be honest, I am thoroughly bamboozled. I am thoroughly bamboozled about what just happened. No, not Edwin, man. Don't Shadow Step it, please. Oh, and there it is. I've already got my 4 hours of launch time for the drop finish. That's awesome. Ooh, we could play 2 of these and then save this and this to draw some cards later on and just do this to flood the board a bit. I don't want to commit the Fillet Fighter because I want to make sure I have card draw with the field contact next turn. I mean, yeah, I get a little bit more damage out there, but it dies to basically anything anyway. I don't know if it's necessarily the right call or the wrong call. I'm trying to think about how I can make the deck better. And I've seen some people build a version, for example, there's this one made by Ramses and their top 7 legend, and they used Lady Prester as like a top end. My only issue with Lady Prester is that if I get it early on after playing Edwin or a field contact, it can feel kind of bad. We're gonna play Boom, and then draw a card, and then probably do a damage, and then just ignore. Well, we can pump up my hand even more, I guess. It's technically slightly better stats, I feel like. And then just go full faith. I mean, they're gonna have to figure out a way to wipe my entire board here, and I think we should still be able to win. And if they don't kill field contact, we can potentially just keep going face. I mean, they've got to do 22 damage, which isn't impossible for a rogue to do at this stage, especially if they have a lot of cheap cards to play. Maybe they can randomly generate some coins with some shadow steps. Okay, going to definitely kill up a good chunk of cards, but we have 2 damage of burst in hand. We can trade away the traveling merchant if we need to. But luckily these 3/4s are going to be somewhat difficult for them to kill. 0 mana, okay. Are they able to? Okay, they're not going to kill the 3/2. Well, they're probably going to kill the 3/2 with something. They have to. Hey, good day, how's it going? I'm doing pretty well. I'm very excited to play this game. God, this is literally my favorite expansion of all time. The fact that it's back, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy. Even if I'm technically losing some games that I wish I wasn't, it's not a big deal. Do I lose this? I'm actually, no, we have exact lethal, we have exact lethal, we have exact lethal. 1, then this does 2, 2, and then this is 1. In the worst case scenario, we get a new hero power, and if it's Hunter, or Demon Hunter, or Druid, we would have also won. We're gonna keep the Shadow Step and get rid of the other 2 cards and look for Prince Keleseth. I'm telling you, if we hit, we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna play Sir Finley turn 1. Try to look for maybe a hero power that'll draw me a card like Warlock. If not, we can find something else that does damage like Steady Shot. That definitely is the next best option here. Don't know if I necessarily want to play Traveling Merchant. I want to trade it away probably. But if I do draw another 1-drop, which is important to know. We'll go Boom, we'll go Boom. We're gonna play Traveling Merchant next turn for 3 mana, and then we're basically out of cards. I feel like that's this deck's biggest issue. You run out of cards so fast. Okay, that's fine. The light it burns, that's understandable. Snapdragon over Traveling Merchant makes sense to me. It's a little bit less immediate pressure, but if we draw another 1-drop or something, it will continue that pressure going forward. We can even hit Shadow Step, play the Snapdragon, because it's basically Prince Keleseth. Basically. Just slightly, just a tiny little bit worse. Early stream, I mean, I don't think today this is an early stream. I think it's about the right time stream. Can you try out this Enrage Aggro Warrior? I have an Enrage Warrior I found online that I'm going to play probably tomorrow. It really depends on how much I'm able to get done. We're going to hit. We are going to, sadly, Shadow Step, play it again, and then play Traveling Merchant. And then go face with these. And now we're going to have to start hero powering and piling on the damage. Hopefully we can draw a 1- or 2-drop Battlecry minion to combo with the field contact. See, the problem with this version of the build, the reason why I like the other one more is because it runs 1 or 2 more, expensive cards like the Tower Sergeant, and I'd rather not have that. I'd rather have an extra 1-drop. Is this a problem? I think this is gonna be a problem. Ooh, no, it's actually not a problem. We can go Boom, and then both of these can trade in, and then 2 of them can go face, and we get Beaming Sidekick, so technically this will live. But do I want this to live, or do I want this to live with more HP? I think I'd rather have this live with more HP, because 1, I don't want to be board locked, and 2, if they end up having the Spirit Lash with the weapon, the other thing would die anyway because it only has 2 HP. They already used a Light of Burn, so it's going to be hard for them to kill the 5/5. So I feel pretty good right about now. 6 mana, fine. Gonna summon a 5/5 copy of a minion. It's going to be that. That's awful for me. They have to kill the 3/2. They're gonna kill the 4/3. They're gonna let me draw cards. That is sick. for me. That is 100% awesome. Are you 5'1", right? How tall are you? 5'3"? Close. Close. I would add like a couple of inches to that. I'm not 5'1" or 5'3". a little bit taller. Okay, we're gonna play this. One of the 4s is gonna go here. We're gonna keep drawing cards, and we're probably gonna just end up hero powering with our last little bit. We don't need to continue to commit minions to the board here. I'd rather just do this. Save some minions in my hand, so if they do wipe it, we can draw more cards later. How can I get the deck code? I can send it to you right now. It's kind of crazy how a small shift in the meta can completely change my outlook on the game as a whole. 5'11", bro. I'm not 5'11" either, unfortunately. I'm 5'10". I mean, I'm like, depending on when I wake up, because of how like gravity compresses, I've been measured at 5'10.5" to 5'9.5" at some point in my last like several years of life. This is lethal. And it really is determined by like the time of day. It's weird.